want to talk to you a little bit more about the making of the album in a moment, but you've had quite an interesting journey to get where you are, because you started off playing football at quite a high level when you were a teenager. And then I know you were studying acting for a while, and now you're doing music. So I'm just wondering, was there a moment where you had the three career paths laid out in front of you and you got to choose music, or did music choose you? Or is there still a chance for you to put on a number 9 shirt and score a winning goal for Manchester United in the Premier League? Come on, like, we'd love that. What a story.
What a story that would be. That would be amazing, but probably not. No way. No, I played football until I was about 16, 17, and then I just didn't get better at football, and I kind of was meant to then go to America and do like a scholarship, like university thing over there. And I decided I didn't want to do that. And I was then like, for a year, kind of like, what do I do? So I went and did A-levels at school, stayed on at school. And that's when I started doing music. I was at a party and then I just started singing. And then all the music people, like boys, were like, do you want to join a band? I was like, no way. Ended up doing it, loved it. I've always loved acting. So I went to uni and did acting, but I didn't want to study music because all the boys that I was in this band with, they left to go to uni. So I was like, well, I'm going to have to go to uni now and just kind of like put music on hold and then just do acting and see how that goes. And then when I was at university, I picked up a guitar because I didn't play guitar. I taught myself how to play guitar and I wrote some songs, and then I went gigging. I went open mic nights, went like to all the bars in London, tried getting as many gigs as I could do. And luckily enough, someone from Sony was in the pub, and they were like, are these your songs? I was like, yeah. And they were like, wow, like, we need to have a meeting. I was like, all right then, cool, let's do it. And then it all kind of was snowballed then from there, man. And it just kept on rolling. And here we are today. And I'm so grateful. So I do feel like music did definitely choose me, and I definitely chose it. And we came together like, it was a weird meeting. It was a weird, like, it was a weird thing. I never did music when I was younger, and I never thought I'd be doing this, but here we are today, and I've got a second album coming out, and my singles are doing well, and things are going right.
Because I was going to say to you as well that there is definitely you can hear the drama background in your songs, but also in how the songs are presented.
I like that.
Or in the videos, like that there's something very cinematic to how they're presented. And even in your latest single, A Little Bit of Love, it's that there's that lovely sweeping orchestral sound at the end. I mean, is that more of what we're going to hear in the new album?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of dramatic sounds on the album for sure. But I just wanted to make the best album I could do, and I kind of just was like, I want a gospel choir on it. I want an orchestra on it. I don't want to be. I see myself being in like a stadium. So I want music that will fill up a stadium, and So I thought, let's put everything into this album, and with all the music videos. I love acting. I still love acting, and I probably will go into acting like sooner than I probably. I don't know. I want to go into acting. I want.
Well, music videos are a great outlet for that anyway. In the meantime, aren't they?
For sure. And like, I'm very passionate about like being creative and very like, and if I can in any way, do you know what I mean? I want to start painting. I've never painted before, but I want to start painting and see what comes from that as well. So we'll see. And
now's as good a time as any to try all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
That's interesting what you're saying about wanting to write songs that fill stadiums, because again, this goes back to your sporting background. I mean, I'm sure people singing songs on terraces. I know that's probably where for instance, Noel Gallagher had a lot of his success, was writing songs that people could sing in a football stand somewhere. So that probably is still within you as well. Just about the album itself, though, like releasing it this year instead of last year with everything that was going on, I presume you were still doing quite a lot of work on it though last year. How did you find that? Because I know for us here in Red FM. We've had so much music sent into us. People have their own home studios. It's very easy to zip, like this file here and this file there, and a producer and engineer can compile it all together. Did you like being able to work in your pajamas, or would you prefer to be in a dark studio control room huddled together with producers and engineers and musicians?
Yeah, I prefer to be in a studio and have people in there with me. It's just a process that I love. I think being on my, I'm not that artist that can kind of be on his own and kind of be this like mad magician. Do you know what I mean? Like there's some people that I know can just be like, they can do it all on their own. Whereas me, I like the vibe in a room. I like knowing that if I do something, that if I write something, I'm like, is this good enough? Someone can be like, this is great, but maybe like try it this way, or do you know what I mean? So it's for me, it's all about teamwork, and I feel like 3 or 4 brains are better than 1 brain. But the thing is, with this album, I finished it. I've had this album for so long now, like a year and a half. So I'd finished it. So when lockdown happened, I was in a place where I didn't have to like put pressure on that, and I didn't have to put pressure on myself to like say, no, I haven't got this album finished. What am I going to do? It's all going to go to whatever, So I actually had time to actually like work on myself, work on my mental health. At the time when lockdown had just started, I wasn't mentally prepared for an album to come out anyway. I was all over the place with my emotions and what I was doing and stuff like that. So I moved back with my mum and dad for a while and just got myself fit, got myself healthy. I bought a piano and I've like teaching myself, and I'm getting taught how to play piano over Zoom and stuff. So I put my creative kind of mind into learning and reading and try to like teach myself and get myself mentally prepared for what's to come. Like with everything. Like I want to be an athlete going to tours. I don't want to be like catching my breath on stage and saying to myself, oh my gosh, I haven't done this for so long and I'm out of practice, because people have been waiting for shows for so long. I don't want to be giving it 50%. I want to be giving it 110%, and people are going to be like, wow, like this is a step up for Tom, and this is a step up for himself and step up for his music, and like this is an actual kind of professional, and I want to be a star, man. I want to be a great, and I want to be great, So I'm here for the long run. I'm not here to just say hello and nip out. I'm here to like.
Yeah, you're not going to have a cheeseburger at the side of the stage, Elvis style, and you're not going for the whole sequin jumpsuit look just yet.
Not just yet, man.
Give it a few years.
Yeah, give it a few years. I'll be in Butlins.
Listen, I know you're really busy doing promo for the new album. Just before you go, though, back to the football. I know you're a big Man United fan. You must be delighted with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, are you?
Yeah, buzzing. I always had trust in Ole. Like a lot of people like, get rid of him. I was like, no, don't get rid of him. Like, give him time. And look now, like we're second in the table. We're back where we belong. We play good football. Don't get me wrong. There's still improvements to be made. There's still like players that need to perform better, but we've got there's a good energy around that team now. There's a good feeling about it, and like I can't wait to go to a game and actually see football again. But to be fair, like again with football, it's been a blessing that through this lockdown that we've been able to watch football. I think my Saturdays and Sundays are like, I need that for just my own sanity,
Yeah,
so,
it's been great. It's been great. Well, listen,
great.
New album on the way, single Little Bit of Love, all over the radio at the moment. Tom Grennan, thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us, and best of luck.
Thank you so much. And I just want to say big shout out to all the Irish fans, and I love you all. I've got the Irish heart, got the Irish blood. I'm an Offaly man, but I do
really?
love Cork. Yeah, my dad's an Offaly man, so but I do love the whole of Ireland. So thanks for all the support, and I hope that you love the album as much as I do, and you do what you want with it. Legends.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, man.